straight away. It didn't take long, did it? That is friggin' awesome. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so I'm looking at the swell size and how many waves to a set there is. Just to make sure that it's going to be obviously fishable. But once you get down on the rocks and you find that your ledge is getting, it's not just splashed, but too much water over your ledge, you should actually think of a plan B. We're in the area where we do need steel spikes now. It's not too much of a bother. Look at the incredible dawn. You never get bored with it. Okay, so we're at North Curl and we're fishing the rocks near the swimming pool. There's a slight to moderate swell this morning. We've got the advantage of it being the low tide period, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Got to keep on your toes, but there's no doubt about that. So we're going to be doing some distance casting for snapper, and I might have a go for tailor. I'm not really sure. I would have liked to have been here maybe a little bit earlier, but for obvious reasons we couldn't get here earlier anyway because of the size of the swell. But anyway, so distance casting for snapper, it's been done for decades. It means casting a long way out onto the sand gravel edge, so between the reef and the gravel edge. And you'll find that the snapper tend to congregate along that edge. From here you need a lot of distance, meaning minimum 90 to 100 metres. If you cast short of that, you're going to be susceptible to getting snags. Okay, so I'm going to get out on that ledge there. Set the drag. Got to go and fish that point there. And I'm going to cast out as far as possible. I mean, distance casting is not as easy as what it appears to be. You don't just cast out onto the bottom and wait. There's a lot of technique required, but anyway, I'm just going to try my best this morning. Ooh, big waves coming. So I spotted them from about 200 metres out. Here we go. Whoa! Straight away, it didn't take long, did it? Wow, what a bite. Wow, I love this rod. So sensitive. Oh, nice snapper. Woo! Oh, yes. How friggin' awesome was that? Well, I think I got a bite. Wow. Look at that. That is friggin' awesome. You just scoffed down the bait as well. Saltiga, christened. How good is that? Not a bad fish, is it? At least a 40 centimetre snapper. That is so good. Yeah, I'm measuring crazy, man. I just want to measure it up. There you go, 41 centimetres. So you need a keeper net. You should have a keeper net. 2 half hitches, and that secures it. Ooh, ah, woo! A lot of water just come over that ledge then, mate. Pretty only out there, yeah. I wound up the slack when I got a bite. So I'm using 3/0s, you know, so some anglers use a little bit smaller. 3/0s, 4/0s are a good size hook, simply because vastly reduces the amount of undersized fish that scoff down a bait. Mortality rate's much higher, obviously, if the hook's buried right deep in its throat. You know, so. Get rid of excess line, no matter how small it is. Be kind to the environment. Bit of squid strip, and cracking bait it is too. So this SCW45 Sensor Surf, what an amazing reel. Fantastic. You know, thanks to that long spool, it enables me to get that long cast as well. Very nice. Here we go. Could be above legal, this one. It's a smaller fish, that's for sure. Woo! How's that curve on that rod? I love it. Oh, reef me up. Okay, so I've got to back it off. Reef me up. Ah, nice ready. Sweet. How good is that? I better get out of the way, some big waves coming. Very similar size fish. That is so good. That is so good. See the headbutts there where it was headbutting the reef. Sorry mate, I won the headbutt comp. Two good reds. I reckon it's similar size, isn't it? Yeah. Wow. Okay, so after that bit of a reef up, you've got to check out the line. Mate, that's what I love about this FC fluoro. It's just so tough. Yeah, and rock fishing is such a damaging environment, such an abrasive environment. You need a hard fluoro. See how I'm twisting that? Italian background. Spoon and fork with my spaghetti. Practice it at the dinner table with you the next time you have spaghetti. Just keep twisting it and you'll find that you'll bait up quicker too. Okay. Just making sure the line's not damaged from that last fish. One of my pet hates is having damaged line and you keep fishing and not knowing that's what's happening, and then you lose a good fish. Negligence. I think it might be just an undersized snapper. Wow, just in front of me there's a whole bunch of salmon boiling. Been hooked down quite deep, and that's on a 3.0 hook. So really, when you're distance casting, try and avoid using anything below a 3.0. You can see that that's clearly hooked too deep. Better out than in. So anyway, I managed to get it out. It's incredible. As soon as I'm landing, I'm just getting bum, 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 bum. When you're snapper fishing, you're going to encounter a lot of undersized fish, especially around Sydney. But there's also some good fish in amongst them. Mate, I tell you what, don't you feel alive when you're rock fishing. It's an incredible sport, but don't take it for granted. It is extremely dangerous. Whoa! How sensitive is that tip? Incredible. It's only a small snapper. And it's shrinking. So that would be legal, but I'm going to throw it back. When you lift up, you've got to lift up fast, otherwise you'll get a snag. Well, there's a much higher chance of getting a snag anyway. So a big sharp lift is very, very important. Yeah, so as you can see, I've got a life jacket on. The clips are done up. Make sure the clips are done up and make sure they're tight as well, all right? It's compulsory. Northern Beaches Council, Randwick Council of Sydney, it's compulsory to have a life jacket. High-vis raincoat. You know, even if you've got a raincoat that's, let's say it's black, but with reflective strips on it, if need be, and it may never happen, but if need be, you can be found a lot more easy, okay? Steel spike shoes. So steel spike shoes or the stretch on rubber like snow spikes, ideal, you need them, especially on sandstone rock. But look, at the end of the day, right, even if it appears not to be slippery, you're going to find that there's going to be sections that are going to be very, very slippery. So look, do yourself a favour, life jacket, good quality life jacket, PFD 50 plus at least. I'm wearing a Hobie one too, by the way. Steel spike shoes or stretch on spikes. Always tell people where you're going. Put a pin going, I am fishing that spot. If you choose to go to another spot, let someone know that you're moving from that location to another location. It's incredibly important in case something happens. Anyway, apart from that, there's a lot of other safety aspects that you need to know is where to stand. Make sure that the rock that you're standing on is going to be safe enough to fish. This is very, very borderline. And look, if you don't mind me saying, right, that at the end of the day, it's more advanced fishing. Preferably if you're starting off rock fishing, fish calmer waters, okay? Fish a swell that's well under a metre or less. But that can also depends on the ledge that you're fishing as well. Anyway, I'm back out there. Enough talking. Boom, 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 boom. Woo! But this one is not a very big fish. It's reasonable, but it's not a very big fish. Minimum legal size in New South Wales is 30 centimetres. a great experience. Walking in, choosing your spot, fishing the right location with the right rigs, with the right outfit, you know, the right bait, the right time of the day, catching your fish, and then having a beautiful feed at the end. Mate, it's just perfect, isn't it? Mate, that's why I love rock fishing. I love fishing all around for that reason. What an amazing experience. Sweet. Yeah, so we're just packing up now. End of the day. Well, sorry, end of the outing, it's not the end of the day. Now to go home and do some responsible stuff.